Let's try it again. Okay, simply seated. And however you normally cross your legs when you sit down comfortably, uncross them and cross in the opposite direction. Good. Move the flesh away from the sacrum. Root the sits bones down, soften the lower belly. Nice. Lift your countenance up high. Good. Drop your shoulders toward your hips. Bring one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Inhale through the nose, inflate the belly. Exhale, soft sigh out of the mouth. Good. Soften the tailbone down. Good. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, relax the jaw. One more time. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, soften the knees, soften the hips, soften the shoulders. Good. Now root one side of your hand towards that same hip. Lift the opposite arm straight up. Draw that shoulder down and back. Good. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. And on an exhale, give me a side bend. Good. Lift the gaze up. Nice. Try to straighten that arm if possible. If not, just open that shoulder area and the chest. Very good. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, reach a little further, lifting those top ribs up to expand. Good. Inhale, come up neutral. Keep that arm lifted, but exhale, let's twist towards that side. So the top arm is going to come over on top of the knee, and that opposite hand is going to come back behind to your spine. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist in the ribs, drop the shoulders and the hips down. Now, that hand that's back behind you, you are welcome to reach for the opposite hip as well to stretch and lengthen, but ground everything down as you twist and compress in the abdominals. Good. Inhale, expand in the rib cage, and then exhale, compress and twist. Very good. Now release the hands to the same side and then walk the hands forward in a fold. So hinging at the hips and reaching the hands forward, dropping the sits bones back and down. So I'm applying a little pressure on my heels of my hand to drop the hips down, and then I'm going to drop my arms and my gaze and fold in this direction. Big breath. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Then we're going to ragdoll up. So walk the hands to the legs. Keep the chin down. Root down the sits bones and then stack the ribs on top of the hips. Lift the chest up. Now I want you to place your hands behind your hips with your fingers facing your hips. Feet come to the floor, and on an inhale, we're going to lift into a reverse tabletop, but I want you to spread your fingers wide, grip the mat with your fingertips, and lift up into that reverse table. Drop the neck, breathe into the front of the chest, and on an exhale, bring the belly button to the spine and lower those hips down gently, gently, gently. Good. Now we're going to cross the legs in our normal pattern, the opposite way that it just was, moving the flesh away from the sacrum. Good. Sitting up nice and tall. Good. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. 2 more deep breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Good. Let's work on the opposite side. So the opposite hand comes to the hip. Reach the other arm straight up. Draw the shoulder down and back. Good. Try to straighten that arm. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. And let's exhale, side bend to the opposite direction. Good. Lengthen through the spine, through the chest, lifting the chin. Good. If this hurts your neck, then you're welcome to look down. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, reach. Side bend, side bend, side bend. Good. One more breath. Very nice. Now we're going to inhale, lift up into sitting up straight, but that top arm is going to cross on an exhale. This hand that's on the side is going to come to the base of the spine behind you. So as you inhale, lengthen and sit up nice and tall, and then twist to the back, dropping the shoulders and the hips down. Good. Now, if this is very easy for you, that hand that is behind, again, you can reach for the opposite hip and twist. But as you inhale, lengthen up, sit up taller, and then twist and compress in your abdominal wall, dropping your shoulders down. Good. Get a good stretch in the side of the neck as well. One more breath. Good. On the exhale, let's walk the hands around. As you bow, good. Walk the hands gently around and start to fold and reach, but soften your tailbone down. As you reach the arms, maybe cat the back a little bit, a little rounding in the upper back, and fall and fold down to your edge, okay? To your edge, whatever's more comfortable for you. I'm not looking for a rounded spine the entire stretch. Good. I'm looking for a reach and a lengthening and a fold. Very good. Breathe into any spaces that you feel in your body that are beginning to become more awakened, making you aware of where there might be tension or an increase of circulation is being asked for. Nice. We're going to ragdoll all the way up. So drop the head down, walk the hands to the hips, and then start to stack the bones one at a time. Good. And this time we're going to come onto our knees to standing kneeling. Knees are hip width apart. Hands come behind the back, right over the hips. And as you inhale, lengthen up and give me a little back bend. So the hips go forward slightly, but I want more lean in the top of the ribs and dropping the head back in a camel pose. Good. Stretching out the front of the body. Soften your jaw. Good. And then slowly release. You're bringing the bones back, stacked on top of one another. Very good. Let's come into tabletop. So wrist under the shoulders, knees under the hips, spread the fingers wide, grip your mat with your fingertips and heels of your hand. Good. Give me an inhale into a cow. Tailbone goes up, belly drops, shoulder blades come together, skull moves into the spine, and on your exhale, let's round your tailbone. Good. Belly button to the sky, separating shoulder blades, chin into chest. Again, inhale, cow, tailbone goes up, belly drops, chest comes forward, gaze up, and then exhale. Let's round it out. Cat. One more inhale, tailbone goes up, shoulder blades together, skull into spine, and exhale. Belly button to the ceiling, separate those shoulder blades, chin tucks into your chest. Good. Bring it neutral in the spine, back into that tabletop. We're going to externally rotate the right hip. So bring that knee out, back and down. And then in the opposite direction, we're going to internally rotate the hip, back out and down. And then I want you to bring that knee in toward your chin and bring your chin close to the knee. And now take that right foot over the left knee so that the knees are stacked, and walk the hands back as you sit down into cow face legs. So do your best to stack the knees. You can squeegee that left foot out to the side if that feels good to you. Good. Very deep, intense stretch here. Very nice. Now with the right leg on the top, the right arm comes out in front of you. Excuse me, with the bent elbow, and left elbow comes on top of that right. And then we twist the hands together. Braid them together in eagle arms. Drop your chin down. Only. Good. Now round the spine. Good. Now lift the hands up, straighten the spine. Send the elbows forward towards those knees in a hinge at the hip. Go to your edge, do not push. Flex your feet. Good. Let's come back to neutral with the spine. Lift the elbows slightly as you breathe. Now we're going to move the hands to the left. You should feel a nice stretch in that left bicep. Big breath. Good. Slowly go back where you came in. Release the arms. Good. Give me a twist to the right with a big inhale. Exhale, unwind and twist to the left all the way. Keep exhaling, keep exhaling, keep exhaling. On an inhale, come neutral. Give me a slight bow with your arms back. And inhale, lift it all the way up. Very good. We're going to go back the way we came in. So we're going to rock forward, plant those hands down, and then the right knee comes into the belly and release it down. Very good. Let's work the other side. I'm just positioning so you can see what I'm doing here. All right, you still with me? I hope so. Okay, external rotation of that left hip. So the knee is going to go forward, out to the side, back, and down. Opposite. Back, up, out to the side, forward, and down. Very good. Then we're going to bring that left knee into the chin towards the knee or the nose. And we're going to bring that left foot over to the right so that the left knee crosses the right. And I slowly sit back down. I feel like we needed to do more of those. You feel like that too? I feel like we need to do some more of those rotations. Yeah, this can't be the final cut of the video. There's no way. There's no way. Too many things to take out. Okay, left elbow goes out in the front, and then the right elbow comes into the left, and we braid those arms in eagle arms. Good. Drop the chin only. Big breath in. Good. Now round the tailbone like a cat back. And then inhale, straighten the spine, keeping the chin down. And then send the elbows out forward toward the knee. Not down, just forward. Good. Bring it back in the spine. Stack the bones. Lift those elbows as high as you can in comfort. So if there's a really intense stretch, please back off. Let's breathe into it, ease into it. Our lives are stressed enough. We have enough pulling us in all directions. Let's be gentle with our stretch. Now let's move the hands to the right side. Big breath, big breath. You're doing great. You're doing it. You're creating space within. Very nice. Good. Undo the hands. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, untwist. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, come up neutral. Good. Back on all fours. Let's go ahead and undo that cross of the leg, and we're going to add some more of those external rotations of the hips. I'm going to face forward here, spreading my fingers wide. Again, shoulders in line with wrists. And I'm going to tuck my left toes back to give a good stretch of my foot. And we're going to do some external rotations with the right hip. And let's go for 6. Good. And 5. Flex that right foot. 4. Stay straight in the spine. 3. 2. Don't hold your breath. Keep breathing. 1. Let's go in the opposite direction for 6. Good. And 5. Squeeze them out with your fingertips. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Other side. Good. Give me a cow right here. So inhale, tailbone goes up, belly drops. Skull into spine. Everyone say spine. Okay, good. Exhale, round it out. Inhale, cow posture. Tailbone goes up, belly drops. Shoulder blades together. Exhale, round it out. Exhale, exhale. Press that belly button into that spine. Good. Inhale one more time. Big breath in. Here's your back bend right there. Very nice. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, separate those shoulder blades out. Very good. Very good. All right. Come neutral and a big breath in. And let's tuck the right toes and let's externally rotate that left hip for 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. Grip the mat with those fingertips. 2. And 1. Opposite internal rotation. Back, out, forward, down for 5 more. 4. Stay steady. 3. Stay neutral. 2. Those ribs should be hugging in tight. Last 1. Shoulders are down and back. Good. And inhale, give me cow. Exhale, give me cat. Good, very good, very good. Inhale into cow, belly drops, chest forward, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, round it out. Good, last time, inhale. Exhale. Good, let's bring the big toes together. You can separate those knees and let's move the hips down towards the heels and bring the palms up. Reach the arms forward and allow your forehead to fall as you sink your hips down towards your feet. Good. Child's pose with palms up. If you want to open and close your hands just to encourage some circulation around your hands and your wrist, feel free to do so. Stretching the wrist. Very good. And soften. Try to melt into the mat here. Inhaling deep through the nose. And exhale, release. Good. Inhaling deep. And exhale, release. One more breath. Good. Let's lift the gaze up. Plant the hands down. And lift the body up. Tuck the toes and let's start to reach the hips up and back. Chest coming closer to the legs. Let's walk the dog. Bend the left knee. Bring your shoulders down and back. Move them away from your ears and then switch. Bend the right knee, straighten the left leg. Breathe into the back part of the body and switch. Good. Keep breathing and switch. Take a deep breath when you feel that intensity. Good. Exhale, switch it out. Switch. Switch. Very good. Plant both heels down as far as they can go. If you want to bring your toes a little closer to your wrist, feel free to do so. Let's pause in downward facing dog. Lift those sits bones up high to the sky. And allow the hips a slight external rotation to allow the inner thighs to spiral up and back. Good. Bend the knees to hover. Bring the shoulders over the wrists. Step the left foot to the left wrist, right foot to the right wrist. Inhale, halfway lift right here with softened knees. Exhale, fold it all the way out. Good. Inhale, sit back like a chair, like you're sitting in a chair. Hands come to the heart. Pause. Good. Make sure your knees are not diving in, that you're pressing them out and that lower belly is engaged here. Ribs are together, shoulders are down and back. Good. I want you to bring the feet together. Now we're going to extend the arms. I'm going to face this way so you can see. I'm going to extend my arms, biceps by my ears right here. I'm going to lift my heels slightly and really bring my lower belly in as I sit a little lower. And I'm going to pulse for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to lower the heels and separate the feet. And I'm going to sit a little lower. Big breath. Wave your toes at me. Good. On an inhale, we come into mountain pose. So standing straight up, shoulders down and back. Inhale right here. Exhale, soft sigh. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Soften those shoulders down. Very nice. Inhale, reach the arms straight up overhead. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, come up neutral. Use the top of the ribs to guide you. Exhale to the other side. Good. Inhale, come up neutral. Exhale, wide elbows, a little back bend. Good. Inhale, come right up. On an exhale, let's swan dive down. I'm going to start to face the camera again. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands on the mat. Step the left foot back and then the right into a plank. Inhale at the top of your plank. On the exhale, knees drop, then your chest in a tricep modified push-up. Release the toes. Inhale, dive the heart up into cobra. Good. On your exhale, let's tuck your toes. Bring your belly into the spine, round to lift and engage the core. Come into a downward facing dog. Nice. Very good. Right there. Good. We're going to lift the left heel straight up, pinky toe down. Then I want you to bring that right knee into the chest and shift your shoulders in line with your wrist. Good. Now step that right foot through. Drop your left knee down. Inhale, raise your arms up and hinge forward. Good. On an exhale, we're going to move into a hamstring stretch. So press back and lift the toes. Bow. Good. Inhale, come forward in that stretch. And this time we're going to drop the left hand and twist to the right. Swing that right arm back, down, and forward over your ear. Again, up, back, down, forward. Again, up, back, and down, forward, and up. From here, bring that right hand to the right hip. Drop the right shoulder down to square off the front of your mat. Squeeze your inner thighs and lift the left hand up. And reach that left hip forward. Now the right hand can stay right there, or you can reach it back behind to the left hip. Big breath, please. Are you breathing again? Are you thinking too much? Yeah, there's a lot going on. Good. Good. Let's release that down. Now, so then from here, hands on the hips, I'm going to grab my light weights. I'm going to tuck the left toes and straighten the back leg. Good. So from here, I'm going to start lifting into a V, but I'm going to do that as I draw my left knee up and forward, balancing on the right leg. So keep the lower belly engaged, ribs together. So as I come forward, I lift into a V. For 6, step it back in that high lunge. And here's 5. Good. I'll give you a little modification if that balance is not there yet. We can step the toe for 4. Another modification. You can step the toe and then lift for 3. Toe tap and step it back until you're ready to do the full swing for 2. Good. Last 1. Good. From here, I'm going to bring my left toes forward and straighten both legs. And I'm going to hinge at the hip and start to fold as I squeeze my inner thighs together, and I can release these weights down here. Good, into pyramid pose. So there's an internal rotation of the right hip, okay? Good. As I fold, I can lift the front toes or lower them down. Lift them, activating the back part of that leg. Good, and again, lift and lower and lift and lower. And if touching the mat is not in it for you, you can always use your weights as well to balance here. Very good. From here, we're going to leave the left hand on the mat. We're going to bend the right knee and shift the weight into this right leg. My right hand is going to come to the right hip until I'm ready to reach and extend it up. Okay? So to begin, I'm going to balance on this right foot. I'm going to keep my left toes down as I lift that left leg up and straighten my chest. Then I'm going to start to twist my upper body as I turn on my left glute and left hamstring, keeping that lower belly engaged and reaching high to the sky with the right hand. Very nice. Let's switch the hands out. Bring the right hand to the mat. Good. And then we're going to stack the left side of the body on top of the right. So external rotation of that left hip. Feet should be perpendicular to each other. And then I'm going to slowly begin to stack my left shoulder on top of the right. Really using the obliques here. Lengthening out and lifting and kicking that left heel as far away from my body as I can. Nice. Now, I'm going to drop the left hand to the mat. And I'm going to bring the left foot behind. Is that right? Behind? No, in front. Behind the right foot and fold. Yeah, that feels good. What do you think? Woo! That was good, you guys. That was so good. Very nice. All right, let's uncross the feet. Give me a standard forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands on the mat. Step the right foot back and then the left. Inhale at the top. Give me a nice vinyasa. So you can shift the shoulders forward and lower either halfway or to hover, or you can drop knees, chest, chin. But either way, let's inhale. Let's try an up dog or a cobra here. So up dog is when the hips are up, knees are up. Exhale, give me a downward facing dog. Reverse it out. Very nice. Good. Spread those fingers wide. Good. Move those shoulder blades behind your heart, please. Let's bend that left knee and breathe life into that right leg. Very nice. Switch it out for good measure. And then lower that heel down. Good. Left heel goes straight up. Pinky toe down. Activate the hamstring, calf, and the left part of your leg. Good. Knee into chest. Shift that weight forward so your shoulders are in line with your wrist. Step it through. Drop the right knee down. Good. Release the right toes. Inhale. Come on up. Hinge forward. Good. Step it back into a hamstring stretch. Toes up, bow forward. Good. And then inhale, reach it forward. Drop the right hand down and stack the left hand up on top of the right. Swing that left arm back, down, and forward. Again, back, down, and forward. Good. Back, down, and forward. Good. Bring that left hand to your hip. Square the shoulders with the front of the mat. Let's go ahead and grab those weights. Squeeze the inner thighs and reach it straight up. Good. Shoulders down and back. Ribs are together here. Very nice. We're going to tuck the right toes behind us and start to straighten that right leg. Let's work on the other side. We've got 6 on this side. Are you ready? Let's do it for 6. Back. And 5. Good. 4, don't forget your modifications. You can tap, lift, tap, back. For 3, ribs together tightly, please. Lower belly's engaged. For 2, 1 more. Sit it back. Stand up nice and tall. Soften that tailbone when you come all the way back. Good. Now lift it forward. Right there. Good. And then release. Nice. Let's bring your right foot forward slightly. Plant that foot down straight. Straighten the front leg. Inhale through the nose. Nice and tall. Hinge at the hip. Fold it out. Pyramid pose. Try to even out the weight. Distribute it between your feet if possible. Lift the left toes and lower. Good. Lift the left toes and lower. Internally rotate those hips. Lift that left toe. Good. Lower it down. Very nice. Now we're going to bend that left knee. We're going to leave the right hand on the mat or tent the fingers. We're going to start to lift the right heel straight up and lengthen through the chest, and then eventually left hand on left hip or stacking left shoulder on top of right. Good. Lower belly should be heavily engaged here in a reverse half moon. Now kick that right heel up high, please. Turn that right glute on. Internally rotate that right hip and then switch your hands. Left hand comes down gently. Start to externally rotate your right hip and then lift that right heel away from you as you slowly begin to stack the left shoulder on top of the right or just bringing it up. Good. Don't forget about that back leg. Flex that foot. You got this. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Straighten that out. Lift. Breathe. Now drop that right hand down. And then bring your right foot behind your left and fold. Big breath here in this fold. You did it. You did it. Very good. Unwind the feet. Good. Move those weights out of the way. Inhale, halfway lift with a soft knee. Exhale, fold it out. Hands on the mat, and let's step it back into a tabletop. Good. Give me an inhale into a cow. Exhale into cat. Very good. And then let's sit it back. Let's swing the legs forward. And I want you to bring the legs into a 90-90 position. Very good. And we're going to move these weights a little bit out of the way. I want you to bow forward and then lift up, and I want you to swing your back leg forward and back again. Good. 3 more. Bow. Good. Swing and back. Bow. Lift it up. Swing and back. One more time. Bow. Swing and back. Now, the trick is to switch the legs without using your hands. Is that in your practice today? Maybe, maybe not. That's okay. You did great. You did great. It was a good try. How'd you do? I'm proud of you. Let's bow. Good. Lower belly engaged. Lift the chest. Forward. Come back up and swing. And back. Exhale. Bow. Sit it up. Inhale. Swing. And back. What movie is that from? Where he's like, swing. I'm sorry. I had to bring that up. Forward, back. We're halfway done here. Again, last one. Inhale, lengthen. Bow. Come on up. And let's breathe life into those hips. Yeah? Very, very good. All right. Let's go ahead and lay on our tummies. Legs are extended back. Arms are coming forward. Good. Today we're going to do a little bit more of shoulder mobility. So what I want to encourage you to do is just lift the chest slightly. And we're going to send the left hand back behind as far as we can. And then the right elbow is going to bend straight back as if we're going to touch the hands together. And then you're going to release and switch. Good. And then release and reach the arms out forward. Now lift up into an I, Y, arms to the side, T, then the A, the arms come down, and swing it forward. Release. Good. Release, release, release. One more time. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the chest. The left elbow goes down and back, left hand, and then the right over and back, and then switch the arms. Good. And bring them forward like Superman and lower all the way down. Take a beat. Inhale, lift into an I, make a Y, make a T, and then the letter A, and then forward. How complicated can we get today? Let's release it all down. Very good. Okay, I won't make you do that forever. So let's move into a scorpion move. One arm is going to come out laterally, and then your opposite leg is going, the knee will bend, and you reach the left. So I have my right arm out to the side. I bend my left knee, and the left foot moves over to the right side of the body, and I just drop my head and roll. So the left arm is just for support. Then I'm going to switch my side. I'm going to extend my left arm out to the side, bend the right knee, send the right foot as I drop my head to the mat, all the way over to the left side. Good. Let's do that again 2 more times each side. Reach the right arm out, bend the left knee, reach the left foot over to the right. Good. And then switch. Keep breathing. Left arm out, bend the right knee, reach the right foot over, and switch. Right arm out, bend the left knee, reach it over, and switch. Last time. Left arm out, bend the right knee, reach it over. Good. And then come neutral. Now we're going to send our forearms out in front of us, so elbows are under the shoulders. I want your right knee to come out in line with your right hip and the right ankle in line with that knee in a half frog. Right here. I want you to soften the right hip down into the mat, please. Now, if it feels more comfortable to lay forward and flat, you're welcome to do so. You can use your forehead to lay on your mat or your hands, whatever feels better. But with that right knee out, I want you to reach the left arm straight up. And what we're going to do, you're going to use your right hand and you're going to start to twist the torso open by leaving that right knee out. So my right arm is going to splay out, and now my chest is facing the ceiling. Good. Now the left hand can come out to the side so that you're making like a letter T in a reclining spinal twist. Big breath, please. Good. We're going to go out the way we came in. So left arm comes straight up, and then the right arm swings the torso back onto the belly. Once we're on our chest and our belly, the right leg extends out. Then we bring the elbows back underneath and lift the chest in a sphinx. Good. Left knee comes out to the left in a big external rotation, and make sure that that left ankle is in line with that left knee. Very good. So again, your choices can be to stay here with your chest, or to lay your forehead down, or to reach your arms out. Whatever feels more comfortable for you, play around with it, experiment, find out what feels good in your body where you can just feel grounded. Use your breath, use your exhalation to soften. Very good. Right arm comes straight up and out. The left hand is going to press into the mat, and you're going to roll on the right side of the body in a twist and reach the left arm straight out and then the right arm come in line with that left. Good. Look out to the left, please. And keep that left knee bent. Soft breathing. Let's go back the way we came in. Right arm straight up. Swing that left arm forward, up and over, so we come back onto our bellies. Good. Bring that left arm in and then the left leg as well. Inhale, give me one more cobra. Let's exhale into a child's pose right here. Soften the hips towards the heel and reach the arms out. Very good. Soften your low back. Soak in the benefits of your practice today. Just keep breathing, softening down, relaxing the hips, relaxing the chest. Very good. We're slowly going to move back into simply seated or Virdrasana, sitting kneeling. So if Virdrasana is in your practice, we can stop here. If this is not in your practice, then you're just sitting crisscross applesauce, Sukhasana, however you'd like. Very good. Let's take a deep breath together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live a life of ease. Namaste.